What's good, YouTube? I'm D.
I'm Key, and we're here with our very first YouTube video. And today, what we're gonna have is a story time on how we met. So we've been getting like several people asking us, well, how y'all got to where y'all at now? How you met D and how D met Key? So we just felt like this was the perfect opportunity to go ahead and just have our first YouTube video to be a story time. For further ado, before we get started, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe.
And turn that notification bell.
Yeah, and do that because we got so much coming for you guys. But we just gonna go ahead and jump right into that. You know what I'm saying?
2015, at the time, like how me and her met, my cousin was dating. My cousin and her brother was dating. And she was in a relationship at the time also. And me and her brother was real close. He'll come pick me up. We'll go around the city. And one day, he pulled up with his sister, and me and her, we still never conversated. We just made eye contact, and it was more like of a high and by type thing.
Yeah.
We never like conversated for real. Cause like one day, like I realized she was in a relationship, and like me, like. I just respected that. I wasn't gonna be on that type of timing. But as we like fast forward, we fast forward to what?
2018.
2018.
We started communicating through Snapchat because by this time we already knew each other. Like we got introduced through family or whatever, so we was sort of like family. I consider us family, but he didn't, but it's okay. So
it's just weird.
It wasn't weird.
Carry on.
Okay, so we started snapping or whatever. He used to slide up and give me little compliments, and I used to do the same. You know what I'm saying? We both single, so we do, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we just kept snapping, and again, it was on like some cordial type stuff. And
I ended up moving to Prattville, which is a small town in Alabama. It's a smaller little town in Alabama, city, whatever you want to call it. But I ended up moving there with my mom and my stepdad. We all moved there. And me and her, we started talking. Like we started talking more once I moved. Cause I had just got my relationship in 2017. She had got her husband in 2017. So, I mean, at that time, I didn't know she was in a relationship or not. I was just like, shit, fuck it. We was still talking, but we was on a friendship level. We was still Snapchatting and talking, texting and shit on the friendship level. But like, later on at the time, it got to a point where I was like, damn, like I'm gonna just start fucking with her. Like I wanna just start talking to her. But she didn't see that. She didn't see eye to eye with me. Like, she didn't see what I see. Like, she kept, like, I was trying to flirt with her, but she wasn't trying to, like, she was trying to throw me off, you know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't really trying to talk to me. But I was like, okay, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. But nah, so, by this time, we was talking about careers and whatnot, and he was saying that he was going to the military. So through the whole 9 yards of the process of him going through the military, guess who was there? I was there as a friend to support him on things of that nature. So I did want to see him before he leave, and that's when we chose a date to go to Steak and Shake.
Yeah, we met in Prattville where I used to live.
Yeah,
we met there and we went to that Steak and Shake. And we just sat down and talked like that whole night. Like
it was kind of awkward because that was my first time. I consider it a date now. That was our first date together. So it was kind of awkward, but it was nice. And it was another time I saw him before he left, and that was at his cousin's house. I came and saw him at his cousin's house, and we was all just chilling, me, him, and his cousins or whatever. And it was crazy because that very same day, me and my girl best friend, we ended up going to the carnival because we like to eat at the carnival. So we went to the carnival, and when we went to the carnival, guess who we saw? him and his homeboy.
Yeah, so me and my homeboy, like he had hit me up because like I was finna leave in like a day or two later.
Yeah.
So he had came and picked me up. He had came pick me up. He asked me where I was, and he was like, "Hey, come ride with me." So I went to roll with him. I ain't know. We was just riding and we just stopped at the carnival. Like I ain't know. We stopped by the carnival and no, he was finna take me home. And we stopped at the carnival. And we like chill. We had chill and we ran into them. Her and her friend. We ran into them.
Yeah,
and
he
we chilled
me
out
again.
We chilled out. We had chill for a minute. It was a coincidence though. Like
it was really a coincidence.
Cause we just got done seeing each other. Like we just like left each other.
Yeah.
And that happened.
So I think that was our last time seeing each other before he went off into the military. And again, I was trying to be there to be supportive as a friend throughout the whole 9 yards because I understand, like, for people in the military, they do need support. So support your people. If you're in the military, hey, thank you for your service. But back to the story. Let's talk about when he did get into the military. So as he was going through basic training, babe, you want to talk about that? You want me to talk about that?
Basic training. I mean, when I first got in there, the first month, like my family, they were like full blown support. Like they were still sending me letters out through basic, but it got real slow. And I needed like encouragement. Like the time that I needed the letters for encouragement, I didn't get them because like, we couldn't have our phone. We only got our phones like after 2 weeks. We only got our phones like every 2 weeks, or if we did something good or something, we'll get our phone for like 2 minutes, and not that wasn't enough. So we just sent letters, and they ain't really return letters to us. Like our letters will get back to us. If our family wrote a letter, it get back to us. So it'll be late as hell by then. But she wrote me a letter, but I didn't know it was her. So it said her full name, but I was just lost at the point, like I ain't know, like I knew her whole name and like, but I just know her from going by Kiki. But when I read the letter, I noticed it said like Kiki, and I was like, damn, it's Kiki. Did Kiki. So a picture fell out, and it was a picture of her in the belt that like we had got from the fair. Well, I had one for her at the fair, and I was like, damn, that was some more motivation for me to keep going. And I was like, damn, I'm gonna fuck with this girl when I get out. Cause like,
when he get out.
Well, not when I get out of basic training, I ain't AIT. But yeah.
So that's how the little, situation went with that. So finally in July, the end of July, he came home.
July 28th? Yeah, July 28th.
So he came home, and this was my first time meeting his family because I wanted to see him. I was like, boy, I ain't seen you since you left, you know what I'm saying? What you doing? How you doing? Let me see you. On the friend type level, not too major, you know what I'm saying? So I asked him for the address, I pulled it up or whatever, woo. And again, this is my first time seeing his family, meeting his family. They loved me, I loved them. Everything was all joyful and stuff of that nature. So I think I only saw you one time before you left to come to Colorado.
Yeah, it was one time.
So I saw him that one time, and I ain't expect it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't expect for it to be this way. Like we did after he came back home in July, we did continue on talking and stuff of that nature. But by him was being in the military, we didn't really want to, get together because of the long distance stuff. But as months came and gone, we started feeling each other more and more. So
yeah. So when I got to Colorado, me and her, we were still texting and all that, right? So we were still texting, and like 2 months in, like we were still like on the friends, like we was like talking, but still like had that friendship type level.
Yeah.
It did point that friendship type shit going away. It's fading away. Cause like I'm falling for her, she falling for me. So it's like at that point, like I told her, I was like, we were talking about going together, and I was like, I don't want to do this long distance because it was like it could turn out. It could either turn out a good way or a bad way.
Yeah.
And for people who've been through long distance relationship, you know what the fuck it is. But I never been through one. I don't know what it is. But
me either. This was the first for the
I told
both of
her I wasn't finna do it. Whatever it is, I'm not finna do it. Like, I gotta have you right there with me. And I told her that I was like, either if we go together, you have to come up here with me, or it's not gonna work. It ain't gonna work out. We can be friends. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, and I thought it was impossible. I'm sorry to cut you off, babe. But I thought it was impossible because I was like, I'm still in school. I gotta work. I was like, boy, we might as well just cut it then, because, hey. At first, I found hope, though. I did find hope in it. And I ain't gonna cap. Long distance, it's not the best. It's really irritating, and it sucks a lot. So, yeah. But we made it work because in October, that's when we finally made it official, and we decided that we're going to risk it. We said we was going to do this, and if we really want to be together, we ain't going to let nothing get between nothing. And we did. So, Thanks again for watching, you guys. Don't forget again to like, subscribe, and comment under the video below, and we'll hope to see y'all again. And we out.